Hello, my name is Trey Jackson. I'm a native of Georgia, raised in a small town south of here by the name of Hayhira, Georgia. It is a minute, retirement-sized town of about 2,600 people with one stoplight in the very heart of it. Today, I would like to talk to you a little bit about this small country town and its historic tragedies that led to be such a prideful little place. I would also like to talk to you about the monuments left behind in Hayhira to this day that are daily reminders of who we are and what we stand for as a society, as well as who we honor and appreciate as we live our lives inside this town. Hayhira was originated and was able to receive its charter in the year October 2nd, 1891, when they elected their very first mayor, Henry Briggs Lawson. This town is also said to be very spiritually led atmosphere that has features to show that it is very in touch with its biblical logic. First of which, the name becoming from the Bible in Exodus chapter 14, verse 2, the name of the camp of the children of Israel was called Pi Hahiroth. In the beginning, only a few stores were open in the small town, but is also gaining very slowly and steadily. It received its first bank in 1904, and the first postal service building was opened in 1906. They were still in need of a doctor that had not had practice since the 1890s. Times were very simple. People grew their own vegetables, raised their own pigs for meats and oils, as well as raised their own cows for milk, butter, cheese, and other necessities. The main crop that was grown was cotton until the boll weevil came in and wiped everything out. The farmers had then turned to growing tobacco to be their main crop and their crop to bring in money. Very soon, the sport of boxing took this town by storm. Promotions for fights went all up over the town and became a way of life for athletes in the area. Each year, a small town was benefiting from people moving in and taking interest in the hobbies to a whole new level. One of the main hobbies and abilities that came into play was beekeeping. Hayhira lacked honeybees and their ability to pollinate their crops, so the introduction of beekeeping to be able to multiply them and use them for their crops became very, very popular, which is now why Hayhira is known for its honeybees. They even have what is now called the Hayhira Honeybee Festival, which happens every year in the middle of the town on the main street on August 25th. This tradition began in 1982, where the whole town and even people from the towns and cities around the state of Georgia came to this festival to celebrate the origination of Hayhira. Vendors come and show off what they have to sell and offer and bear deals and sales for the people that come out. There are things sold from rocking chairs to grills to jewelry and even wreaths for the house. There is also a huge parade that happens down the main road, and hundreds of people take part in driving old vehicles, dune buggies, and tractors, as well as big trailers from hay bales on them, having children throw out candy for the bystanders, waving and watching. This is truly a special time for this town, and a time that everyone can plan on and look forward to taking part in. Even though you may not want to park near the train tracks during the festival, because my mom found out that if you park too close and a train comes by, it'll fling a rock and you end up needing a new windshield. In 1932, the town was able to establish their very first high school for children to attend and create more jobs in the community. Then soon after, a middle school was created and constructed as well. The schools flourished and was able to achieve high goals starting out until one night in the 1890s, the middle school turns to a blaze. More than 20 fire trucks responded to the blaze because it was so big that it could be seen from the other side of town. It took volunteers from 3 different districts to control the fire. The mystery as to what caused it still remains, but officials do know that this loss was caused by arsenic, so it was no coincidence. At the end of it, only a few brick walls were standing to remain of the school, so they knew they had to end up rebuilding it. On January 5th, Hayhira Middle School students began the 2001 school year of the new facility to remember this incident and honor the volunteers that came out to help control the fire. The city of Hayhira has a memorial of fire trucks from the districts that were used that day to always remember how much pride they take in what they have. These memorials are celebrated and shown on every tour as well as every celebration of Hayhira's history. They even play movies for the kids in the town on weekend nights beside the memorials so that they are always seen and always given life when the kids come out and play on them as well as enjoy the movie being shown. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share this TED Talk about my small town. Thank you so much.